Hello and welcome to day 5, and thank you for joining and thank you for making it the whole way through. I appreciate you being here. This is Tale from Fit and Fab Mamas, and the final thing I wanted to chat to you about is just getting out there and being active. Look, the hardest part about being active is the whole thought about being active. And I know as mummies we are busy, there's always lots going on, but if you can try and incorporate it into your lifestyle somehow, you'll be so much better for it. So, when you decide that you want to get back into exercise, you don't have to go the hard slog. You don't need to go to the gym 5 days a week. You don't need to do that CrossFit session. You don't have to commit to any of those sorts of things if you don't want to. It's about taking those baby steps and eventually maybe moving into those forms of exercise. But ideally you might just want to start by simply putting your baby in the pusher or pushing your toddler along on their 3-wheeler trike and just getting out there into the open air and just walking it. And you might try and focus on walking it 3 or 4 times a week in that sort of style. And it's about getting out there and moving it and elevating your blood pressure and elevating your heart rate and just filling yourself with those good things to begin with, so that you understand that it is a good feeling that you're giving yourself by getting out there and exercising. And it's not necessarily at that moment fixating on the fact that you need to do 50 push-ups or, lose those 500 grams, I should say. It's literally about just getting and moving, and they're your first steps. So you could always start with, say, a walking session that will last for about 45 to 60 minutes 3 to 4 times a week, and that can be a good place to start. And then maybe after that you might want to focus on doing a walking jog combination, where you may want to jog for 30 seconds followed by a minute walk. Continue that sequence for, say, up to 30 minutes, and that's sort of stepping it up a level, but not too difficult for you to maintain. From there you might want to join a boot camp or a group session where you can start increasing your strength and working on those areas. And there's lots of amazing fun groups out there to join, and you can be amongst like-minded people. It's not a gym environment, and you're in the open air, and giving yourself all those good things that our body and our mind yearns for. But overall, it's about choosing something that you love. It's about deciding to make it baby steps and not putting too much pressure on yourself as far as commitment's concerned. But with having that sort of long-term focus that this is where I'm starting, and eventually I'll move into something a little bit more because we always need to sort of push ourselves and challenge ourselves. So exercise is not necessarily always about losing weight. Exercise is so much more than just that. It sets a positive mindset for ourselves. It creates more confidence within ourselves. It promotes more patience, and this is particularly good for dealing with young children. It sends us those beautiful endorphins throughout our body. So, you've got that happy, positive feeling that you receive after you do a workout, and that's why you're always smiling when you finish, because you're just flooded with all those happy drugs that we call endorphins. So it's about understanding that it's not about just moving the kgs. It's a whole lot more than that. So just remember that when you're deciding to take on the exercise, that you're feeding yourself confidence and more energy also. That's another thing, that exercise. Energy promotes energy. So in order to keep up with family and family lifestyles, we all want some more energy. So exercising can help increase that. But thank you for joining on our final video. I hope you got a lot out of what you've seen and heard, and that you've decided that you want to take on a journey of a healthy mind and a healthy body. So thank you, and I look forward to meeting and seeing you soon. Bye.